Hey everyone. So for my prose interpretation, I'm going to read a part out of the Hunger Games because I find the whole book sad. Okay. So the rules for the Hunger Games are simple. In punishment for the uprising, each of the 12 districts must provide one girl and one boy called tributes to participate. The 24 tributes will be imprisoned in a vast outdoor arena that could hold anything from a burning desert to a frozen wasteland. Over a period of several weeks, the competitors must fight to the death. The last tribute standing wins. Taking the kids from our district, forcing them to kill one another while we watch. This is the Capitol's way of reminding us how totally we are at their mercy. How little chance we would stand of surviving another rebellion. Whatever words they use, the real message is clear. Look how we take your children and sacrifice them, and there's nothing that you can do about it. If you lift a finger, we will destroy every last one of you, just as we did in District 13. To make it humiliating as well as torturous, the Capitol requires us to treat the Hunger Games as a festivity, a sporting event, putting every district against the other. The last tribute alive receives a life of ease back home, and their district will be showered with prizes, largely consisting of food. All year, the Capitol will show the winning districts gifts of grain and oil and even delicious delicacies like sugar, while the rest of us battle starvation. It is both a time for repentance and a time for thanks, intones the mayor. Then he reads the list of the past District 12 victors. In 74 years, we have had exactly 2. Only one is still alive. Hamish Abernethy, a paunchy middle-aged man who at this moment appears hollering something unintelligible, staggers onto the stage and falls into the third chair. He's drunk. Very. The crowd responds with its token of applause, but he's confused and tries to give Effie Trinket a big hug, which she barely manages to fend off. Bright as bubbly as ever, Effie Trinket trots to the podium and gives her signature, "Happy Hunger Games! May the odds be ever in your favor." Her pink hair must be a wig because her curls have stitched slightly off-center since her encounter with Hamish. It is time for the drawing. Effie Trinket says she always does, "Ladies first," and crosses the glass ball with the girl's name. She reaches in, digs her hand deep into the ball, and pulls out a slip of paper. The crowd draws in a collective breath, and you could hear a pin drop. And I'm feeling nauseous, so desperately hoping that it's not me, that it's not me, that it's not me, that it's not me. Effie Trinket crosses back to the podium, smooths out the slip of paper, and reads out the name in a clear voice. And it's not me. It's Primrose Everdeen. There must have been some mistake. This can't be happening. Prim was on the slip was one slip of paper in thousands. Her chances of being chosen so remorsed that I'd not even bothered to worry about her. Hadn't I done everything? Taken the Tresserie, refused to let her do the same? One slip in thousands. The odds had been entirely in her favor, but it didn't matter. Prim! The strangled cry comes out of my throat, and my muscles begin to move again. Prim! I don't need to shove through the crowd. The other kids were immediately allowing me a straight path to the stage. I reach her just as she is about at the moment of one step. With one sweep of my arm, I push her behind me. "I volunteer," I gasp. "I volunteer as tribute." Prim is screaming hysterically behind me. She's wrapped her skinny arms around me like a vice. "No, Katniss, no, you can't go." "Prim, let go," I say harshly, because this is upsetting me and I don't want to cry. When they televise the replay of the reaping tonight, let everyone will take note of my tears, and I'll be marked as an easy target, a weakling. I will give no one that satisfaction. Let go. I can feel someone pulling her from my back. I turn to see Gale has lifted Prim up off the ground, and she's thrashing his arms. "Up you go, Catnip," he says. as he carries Prim off toward my mother. I still myself and climb the stairs. Well, bravo, gushes Effie. That's the spirit of the games. She's pleased to finally have a district with a little action going on. Well, what's your name? I swallowed hard. Katniss Everdeen, I say. I bet my button that was your sister. Don't want her to steal all the glory, now do we? Come on, everybody, let's give a big round of applause to our newest tribute. To the everlasting credit of the people of District 12, not one person claps. Not even the ones holding the betting slips, the ones who are usually beyond caring, possibly because they know me from the Hob, or knew my father, or have encountered Prim, who no one can help but love. So instead of acknowledging applause, I stand there unmoving while they take part in the boldest form of dissent they can imagine. Silence. Which says we do not agree, we do not condone, all of this is wrong. Then something unexpected happened. At least I didn't expect it, because I don't think of District 12 as a place that cares about me. But a shift has occurred since I stepped up to take Prim's place, and now it seems I have become someone precious. At first one, then another, then almost every member of the crowd touches the 3 middle fingers of their left hand to their lips, holds it out to me, an odd, rarely used gesture in our district. Occasionally seems as a funeral. It means thanks. It means admiration. It means goodbye to someone you love. Thanks, everyone. That's my interpretation of the Hunger Games and the sadness that she feels for heading into the game.